La Ronde is kind of helter-skelter or carousel through society, through its the sex lives of its inhabitants. We have adapted the original, which was set in Vienna in 1897, to be set in London nowadays, and have radically changed the citizens of the city that are depicted, and also the sexual appetites.
La Ronde is about desire, it's about loneliness, it's about sexuality, what we allow ourselves to do and what we maybe think society thinks is unacceptable.
Essentially what it is about is sex and how different people of different statuses, class, relationships have sex and what it means to us all, really. So we have 10 characters over 10 scenes, and each one is sort of a different relationship, and every one of the actors, all 4 of us, know all 10 parts, and at the start of every show we spin La Ronde. Well, the start of every scene actually, we spin La Ronde, which is essentially like a big roulette wheel, and we find out who we're going to play.
When I read it, I was like, this is, I mean, they can't be serious. There's 10 characters and it's only going to be played by 4 people, 2 boys, 2 girls, and we had to learn everything, and every show could be different. You know, you don't know what character you're going to play. I mean, that excited me and scared me all at the same time.
Max, the director, said that there's a possible 3,000 combinations for La Ronde, for our version of La Ronde, which is terrifying. And when I got the job, I thought, when I found out I got the job, I was thinking, God, I'd love to see this, not be in it. Do you know what I mean? It's that sort of thing of going, it's sort of dawning on me, the sort of mental ridiculousness of it.
What we're asking the audience to consider is how they might digest seeing, say, a female bus driver elicit sex from a female prostitute, and how your own prejudices or expectations might change depending if that was then between 2 men or a man and a woman, and how the dynamics that we bring, the kind of constructs of gender and people's places in society, change the temperature of a sexual relationship or a romantic one as well.
I'm very proud of this production because it offers up equality and diversity, and you know, our perceptions of what a bus driver might be in London in 2017, or a professor. And what we're showing here is that it can be anyone, and it sort of knocks your perceived notions on the head. And I think that's incredibly brave and also very much needed at this time in our lives, you know.
Obviously, starting a new cast, you always want to get on with people anyway, but particularly in this kind of scenario, it was that, oh, we all really have to trust each other. Is it okay if I touch you here? Is this okay? Can I do that with you? You know, so we were all kind of getting to know each other, and we got to know each other very quickly from like day one. We sort of, you know, we've got to put all of our inhibitions at the door. Let's not feel scared to do anything in this room. And what's great about knowing all of the parts as well is that we can help each other out when we're, oh God, you know, what's the next line? We can sort of help each other because we know the whole show, essentially. So yeah, it's great. It's intimate.
Every night will be a completely unique experience. No one will ever see the production that you've seen, apart from like the other, I think, over 109 people in the audience that evening.